Hi crocheters of the world, in this tutorial we will work together on this basket. Actually it's not only about the basket, but it's about the stitch that I will show you how to work, actually how to work in round with the increases and all that you need. And then of course I just came out with this project, but you can work so many beautiful things from this waistcoat stitch. It's the knit stitch in crochet, let's say, working round. So you can make table mats, so there will be beautiful table mats, or I don't know, carpets, or so many cushions, anyway, so many beautiful things, bags, and so on. Now about the yarn, I will talk about it later. And what I want to say is the quantity actually of the yarn that you need for this project. You will need 4 skeins, so about 200 grams of this yarn or something similar. So now first of all let me tell you about how we will work this. So it's exactly the way we work a spiral in round with the single crochet. We begin with 6 single crochets. There are single crochets actually, only that they are worked in a special way. So 6 single crochets, then we will increase in each into the second round, so we will have 12 single crochet. Then from the third round we will have the algorithm, so 1 single crochet plus 1 increase 6 times, always 6 times, so it will be a sequence to repeat 6 times, and we will have 18 single crochets. So in each round we will increase by 6. Then into the fourth round will be 2 single crochets plus 1 increase, 6 times again, and we will have 18 plus 6, 24. Then 3 single crochets and 1 increase. This is the sequence that we will repeat 6 times, and we will have 30, and so on. Okay, you can copy this. It's really easy, it's very clear, and it's important to know this first, because what we will change here is how to finish the round and to begin another round, and the way we will work the single crochet. So that's all. Okay, it's a special way to work the single crochet, to create this I don't know why this is the name of the stitch, but I found it as waistcoat stitch. Okay, now let me tell you a little bit about the yarn that I'm using for this project. Now it's a very nice yarn to use. This is the yarn. It's a very nice yarn to use for the home decor or bags. Okay, so for cushions, for carpets, for I don't know what else you want to work, baskets. Actually I'm working on a basket here, so it's a very perfect, it's a perfect yarn for these kind of projects. Now it's tube cotton from Ice Yarns, and it's 70% cotton, 30% polyester, and this to be worked with 6 to 7 millimeters needles. Okay, and when it is written only needle, you can just work with 7 plus, okay, so the larger plus hook. And actually I will work with 8, because this is actually a particular way of working that we need to work very large. And if you work very tight usually, then I highly recommend you to work it with 8.5 or 2 or with 9 crochet hooks. So if you use this yarn. Okay, now let's see how to begin. We will begin with the magic loop. We also need a marker with the magic loop, and we want to chain 1 into the magic loop and to work, actually, as I said before, 6 single crochets. Now for the single crochet, so it's not important how you pull the yarn, but it's important how you yarn over. So we yarn over and pull through 2. Usually I work like this, the single crochet, so I don't pull, I don't yarn over, I just grab the yarn like this. Okay, usually. and it's not the same thing. So you yarn over when you just want to close the single crochet. Yarn over and work it. Now look at me how large I am working my single crochets. Okay, so this is very important. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now you can close a little bit, but just a little bit. Okay, now first of all, I want to tell you where we will work our single crochet. Now this is the chain. We will work into the body, I can say the body of the single crochet. And for this, you will find this body. This is the single crochet where we used to work. Okay. Now when we insert hook into the single crochet, the body of it remains on the left side. So each left side, this is the body. Okay. This is the chain. We don't want to confuse it with the single crochet body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, so into this one we will insert hooks, and we will insert hook in the middle. So we have a kind of V stitch here in the middle, and on the other side we have the same V under this horizontal loop. So we insert hook into this one, and then we need to go out here in between these two. Okay, so we have V's here too. So in between these V's we have to go. So we have the V on the, no, I just want to go out a little bit. So we have V's here and on the left side. So here in the middle of these two. Okay, actually on the wrong side we can see them better. Good. And now the next important thing, so these are the two things: where you work the single crochet, it's very important for you to understand, and how to close each round. Now to close the round we will actually work like this. We leave it like this. Just want to take off the hook, insert the hook into the very first single crochet from the back to the front like this into the single crochet. Now put the loop on the hook and pull the yarn, obvious, and pull through this single crochet like this. So this is how we join. We chain one, this is the second step, and we insert hook into the single crochet, so into the stitch actually, and pull up a loop. And this is the third step. Fourth step, you will just want to take off the hook from these two loops and insert it like this. And now this through this, the first through the second. And finally we can say we have it. Okay, so this is the way we will actually close each round. I will show you once again and once again, so you will understand it better. Now, let us begin with our second round, and from the second round we will use the marker. And into the second round we want to increase into each of our single crochet, but as I said before, we want to work into the body. So, first, can you see? I am just insert hook here and pull up a loop. Large, large, large. This is the word that is important. Now put the marker into the very first single crochet and go on with the next into the same single crochet. So when you work the first, the second is really easy. Okay. Now we skip into the next single crochet, and I guess you are just confused now. Where is the next single crochet? This is the next single crochet. So on its left side we have the body V, the V, and it's exactly here. Here it is that we want to actually insert hook and pull up a loop. I don't know what I... Okay. It's here. Let us do it one more time. Okay. So this is actually the most difficult round, because it's the first round that we work it like this. One, and now from the second it's really easy because we go into the same way. Okay, the third, this is the second, the third it's here, this is the second, this is the third single crochet, so on its left side we have the V. Oh, can you see it? It's here. Insert hook into it and go back in the middle of the V and come and work one and work two. Now believe me, it's very important to work them nice and large. Okay, this was 1 2 3 4 5 6. So we worked 3, we have 3 more, as you can see. Okay, now this is my next, and here it is, his body. Insert hook, and on the here we just want to, can you see here, exactly under this horizontal loop. Okay, and yes, at the beginning maybe will be a little bit difficult to identify it, but as you work 1 or 2 rounds like this, will be just easy. I work my 2, and now I just want to have 1 and 2. This is my second to last, this is my stitch, and here is the loop here. So exactly under this loop, exactly under this loop. Okay, so stay just here like this, and it will be really easy, exactly under that loop. 1 and 1 more. Okay, and the last is this one, the V. I will insert hook. Here I am, 1, nice and large, and 2. Well, we just finished our second round, the most difficult. And we have 12 single crochets all around. Now, let me show you one more time how to close the, to join the round. So, insert hook into the single crochet, the very first that you worked. Then put the loop on the hook and pull tight and go back. Okay, you just did it. These are my first 2, so don't worry, you will see them. These are the last 2, so we don't have problems. Chain 1, second step. Insert hook into the single crochet, this is the first single crochet, insert hook into it and pull up a loop. Third step. Fourth step, just take off the loop, the hook from the loops, and insert like this. And pull the first through the second and pull the yarn. Oh yes, we have it. And now can you see? Just let me show you. 1 and 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So they are here. They are here. Just look the V's. Okay. Now insert hook into the very first. Now for the third round, we will work we will work 1 single crochet. Yes, I am here. So we will work 1 single crochet plus 1 increase. Okay, it's exactly that we will work. This is my first stitch where I have to go in. Can you see? It's here. Oops, where it is here. I go in and I work my first single crochet. Put the marker on and into the next we will work an increase. Now insert hook into the stitch. Just find this horizontal loop and here. Can you see? Okay, 1 and 2. Now this is the first and find it is here, so just under it here we insert hook and pull 1, and into the next we will work an increase 1 and 2. We have the next 2, so it's 1 and 2. Can you see the V is 1 and 2. So from now on we don't want to watch the single crochets here, but here, okay? These are our stitches. So it's 1 and 2. This is my first V, 1 and 2, my second V. Okay. So insert hook into the stitch here and just go here. It's like this, it's here. Okay. Work the single crochet, and now into the next we want to work where it is here. Into the next we want to work the increase 1 and 2. Again, into this one we just want to work 1 single crochet. Into the next we will go on and work 1 and 2. Okay, into the first of the increase, it's here, we just want to work 1. Into the next 1 and 2. Okay, so watch the V. Now again we have the last one, 1 and 2, 1, insert it here, 1, and the next, it's here, 1 and 2. So we finish with the increase. We just finished our third round, and let me show you one more time how to join the round. So to join, again, we take off the marker, we insert the hook like this from the back, put the loop and pull the yarn like this, pull it on the back, we have it on the back, chain 1, insert hook into that single crochet, into the single crochet and pull up a loop, take the hook from these two and insert like this from the turn a little bit like this, okay, and pull, and now we are just ready to begin. We have 1 plus a increase, 1 plus a increase. We will work 2, and into the last stitch of the increase of the previous round will be the increase of this. So insert hook into the first. As you can see, if you work it large, it's really easy to go in. 1 and put the marker on. The next, is here. This is the second, and into the third we just want to work our increases 1 and 2. Okay, and we go again, 1, 2, and into the third we will work the increases 1 and 2 together. Okay, again 1. As you can see, if you work them nice and large, it's really easy to work into the stitch. So to go into the stitch on the back side too, 1, and into the next we will just work the increases 1 and 2. Okay, so the secret is to work very, I don't want to exaggerate, but to work nice and large. So this is very, very important. Okay, now I will just continue on exactly like this. 1 and 1. Yes, I am in the middle. No, I'm not. It's here in the middle. As you can see, it's not a effort, it's just easy. I'm just continue on working into my stitches. Okay. For the rest, you will just keep on. Now I have to increase now into each of your, so you can actually just go on working the stitches as they are till the last of the increase of the previous round. Okay, so I just continue on 1, 2, and into the last I work my increase. Okay, and I am at the end of this round 2, and this is the 4th round, so the round number 4, and from now on I just leave you by yourself because it's really easy. Okay, so that's it. I just continue on, and then I just want to show you how to, just if you want to work a basket maybe, how to work without increases. Okay, now I finished the circumference, the diameter that I want. So I want to make a basket. You can go on for the length that you want, the diameter that you want. I have 20 centimeters. So even if you don't work with the same yarn that I'm working, there's no problem. If you want to make the basket exactly the measures that I made, you can just stop when you have 20 centimeters in diameter. So you will just count, you will just measure like this. Okay, 20 centimeters, and now we will just continue on to work in length. Yes. So actually we will work the same, just this first. Of course we will stop increasing. Oh, I completed 13 rounds, so 11 single crochet plus 1 increase, plus 1 increase, not, it's plus, okay, 1 increase and 6 times, and I have 78 stitches. Okay, single crochets, obvious. Now I insert my hook, and how I want to work it, I will actually want to work into the single crochet, it's here, and into this loop, this in the middle. Okay, so this will be my very first stitch. This is my very first stitch. And let me show you the next. So back loop and this. So you have the V, it's this one. This, okay. So these 2 stitches and work the single crochet. And now again this and this. It's easy to identify, it's this one. And work the single crochet. 1 and this one. And the single crochet. So it's, you can see this stitch here, this one here. Okay, so we work only back loop and this. Just continue on like this all around, and then we will just work the stitches as they are. So exactly as we worked so far, only that we don't increase anymore, and the joining will be the same. I also worked my second round too, and now I want to show you how to keep straight the line, the joining line. And there is a trick part 2, a tricky part 2 here. Now we will just want to join exactly as we did before for the join. Okay, like this. And this is the first single crochet work, this is the last. Now we will so we will chain one, and in between these two insert hook and pull up a loop. So let me show you one more time. We have the chain, so it's here in between these two. Here we insert hook and pull up a loop. Now we have the two loops on the hook, and we do exactly the same thing that we did before. And now we have a knot here. So now from here we are ready to begin, and we will just work exactly as we did for the and it's here my very first, and we will remain here. So the line, the joining line will remain straight, so it's like this, and here in the middle. Okay, and just go on here in the middle and go. Okay, so oops, let me show you. It's here. How can I show you? Here, insert hook, and we just have to come here in between. Okay, this is the tricky part. Okay, and now I just continue on working on my basket for the length that we want to. Okay, so we will have our kind of star basket. As you can see, it has this nice shape because it is worked in spiral. Okay, so let me finish my basket. So I finished my basket. That's it. It's 8 centimeters height, and for me it's okay like this. You can of course make it longer, higher if you want to, so it's your choice, obvious. Now we will finish it. You can finish it in two ways, but you will need to switch to a smaller hook. I will work with 6.5. I worked all the basket with 8mm hook, and what I want to do is to work a border, and for the border I will go to the right and work the crab stitch. It's actually a single crochet worked to the right. Okay, like this, and that's it. Pretty easy. Okay, so this will be the border that I want to put, and I will go on all around, and yes, that would be all. It's really nice, and the stitch is just fantastic from my point of view. So look at it, isn't it just lovely? You can just work, or if you don't want to work maybe baskets, you can work table mats, round, or I don't know, so many beautiful things with this this stitch. So it's the single crochet actually worked like this. It's just lovely, and it's not that difficult once you've got the idea where to insert hook and how to actually work it. Okay, so hope you enjoy this tutorial, hope you enjoy this idea, and you hope I give you some ideas actually for new projects from home deco. And thank you so much for watching. If you want to share with me some of your projects following my tutorials, one of my tutorials, you can do it by subscribing to my group on Facebook, and I'm telling you that it's an Italian group, but I want to make it global. I cannot follow two groups, so I just try to make this one global. So you know, Facebook has the translator, so don't worry, just write down there are person in that group that speak English, so you don't have to worry about, you just have to share your photos of your project, and you'll see it's just perfect. So it's nice because each of you comes with another version of the project that I teach you. So I teach you like this, but maybe you will put something more. Maybe you will work in 2 or 3 colors because it looks just lovely in 2 or 3 colors. So maybe you put another kind of border, or maybe you put handles or so on. So you know, this is the beautiful part of sharing your photos, is that it's inspiring for other crocheters. So even for me, why not? Because sometimes in the group there are crocheters that come with so many beautiful ideas from with one of my stitches that I presented, and they make I don't know, cardigans and blouses, and with 2 or 3 stitches that I present in a tutorial. So that's fantastic. Okay, so now I just want to thank you again, and see you at the next tutorial. Bye bye.